right, it's time for our phonics test call out. Parents, I really don't care if you want to wait till the end of the week to give the test. That's just a schedule to keep your kid on track. I know my son at home likes to do math all in one day, science all in one day. You do what works for you. Okay, I realize a lot of y'all are still working and I'm right there with you. So just hang in there. All right, this is phonics test 29. Usually in class, when we have a different layout of the phonics test, we do the first one together. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, number 1, write the special sounds in your words. Let me start over. Write the special sounds in words your teacher says. So the first one says, so the first whole column, we're going to be writing special sounds. The second column, we're going to be writing their clue words. Okay, so the first one is shun in nation. Shun in nation. So I'm going to write that over here. Class, you remember that shun in nation, our pledge looks like a cross. One nation under God. So that's how you know shun in nation goes with this one. The second column over, we're still on the same row. Guys, remember we always go across. We have the special sound here, we're going to do the clue word here. So nation. N-A-shun. Okay? So that's how you're going to do each one. You're going to put special sound on one side and the clue word on the other. Okay? So I'm right here on the second row. All right. Now ready? The second row, we're going to do jeune in television. The first one you write jeune, and the second one you write television. Jeune in television. Okay, the third one, oi in pointing. Oi, and on the second blank you're going to write pointing. Think of your special sounds, guys. Oi, n, t, ing, pointing. The fourth one is oi in boy. This one's really easy. Oi. On the second one you write, on the second blank you write the clue word boy. So I'm going to go through these really quickly to make sure you have them. And if you need to pause the video, you can. We've already done that one. Shun, nation. Jeune, television. Oi, pointing. Oi, boy. All right. Number 2 says, write the sentences your teacher says. For time's sake, we're just going to write one. And I do this in the classroom too. So, all right, so number 2. This is a whole sentence, guys. The bird has a broken wing. The bird has a broken wing. The bird has a broken wing. Okay. Number 3, we haven't done any like this, so is this my eraser right here? Can you put those down, please? Like way across the bed. All right, we're going to do the first one on number 3 together. All right, so it says, read the sentences, look at each verb, and circle the adverb that describes it. Draw a small arrow from the adverb to the verb. Whew, that's a lot. So I'm going to write the first sentence. teach you from the beginning of the year. If we're looking at a sentence, we always find the verb first. So let's read it. Would it be I read or I read? I read a book quietly or I read a book quietly. I'm pretty sure it's the read. So, can you read? Of course, you wouldn't be in my class if you couldn't. So we're gonna underline that one twice because that's the verb. Okay, let's look at the directions again. Look at each verb and circle the adverb that describes it. Remember what adverbs end in? L-Y. Do you see one that says L-Y in there? So we're gonna go ahead and circle it quietly. What did he do quietly? I read quietly. Okay, sometimes the verb and the adverb won't be by each other. And this is the case. So I want you to finish that. You're gonna underline the verb first, circle the adverb, and draw an arrow back to the verb because it describes the verb. All right, there's a back on this test. So we're gonna look on the back. On the back it says add the suffix ly to root words to make adverbs. So I just want you to remember if a word ends in y, what you're supposed to do to it. Okay, so joyful plus ly becomes joyfully. Okay, and so on and so forth. And then parents, you don't have to do number 5 where it says read one row across. You don't have to do that. If you want to, that's great, but you don't have to. All right, so thank you so much. See you on the next video.